So next thing that we will be implementing are the logs, right? So we are done with the initialization of WebDriver. We are done with initialization of properties, and now we'll be implementing logs. So for logs, there are some prerequisites that we need to add. One is the log4j jar file, right? So log4j jar file we have already added into our pom.xml, right? So this is the log4j initially we have added over here, right? This is you can get it from MVN repository, right? And after adding this, you need two log files. One is application log, one is Selenium log, right? We that we have already added. In application, we'll be adding the manual logs, uh, and in Selenium, it will be auto-generated logs, right, for our request and responses. Then you would be needing uh, a log4j property files. This is a standard file provided by Apache that contains your log4j appender. So I'll take it from one of my project and I'll just copy this and paste it over here in your source folder. Right. So what these appenders it contains like the path where you need to actually create your logs. So path you can again copy it from here to your application and the Selenium logs. I'll just copy the path for Selenium logs first. So in this file you just need to change the path. Right. Change the path for Selenium logs and do the same thing for APM log, sorry, application logs over here, right? And then the maximum size for the file will be 5000 KB. If it exceeds, the backup indexes will be created, and this will be a standard pattern layout, right? Which will be right. So then append false means that next time when you run the project, the logs will be overwritten, right? Same logs will not be appended to the same file. If you want the logs to be appended to the same file, just change this property to true. So same thing is there for application log, and same thing is for the Selenium logs, right? Just add this file, and next thing you need is the logger class. Right. So what you need to do, just call this class public static logger log equal to logger dot get logger. So get logger is one of the method that you need to call. Now you can see get logger. There are so many things over here coming from testng logger, coming from Apache, coming from FreeMaker, and number of libraries, Java util. You need to make sure that you call this get logger method from Apache log4j logger, right? And here you can give a name called as dev Pinoy logger. This is a standard name for the logger that you need to provide. That's it. Now you can go over here in case you want to generate logs. You can say log.debug and you can write over here config file loaded. Right. Similarly, copy this. Now this is like I'm doing a system out println, but this will actually be added to your log files in the application log files, right? Over here you can write Chrome launched, Chrome launched, right? Similarly, you can write navigated to us config.get properties, right? And then you can go inside login test. You can write log.debug inside login test, right? And then inside login test, you can add one more log over here. Say login successfully executed. Successfully executed, right? Then you can go to your base and then say log.table test execution completed, right, like this, right? So these are the things required. Now if I again run this project, you're going to see the logs will start generating. See, now we are not getting the log4j warning, right? One test successfully executed. Let us go to application logs and see all the logs are generated. Config file loaded, OR loaded, Chrome launched, navigated to test site, and site login test, login successfully executed, test execution completed. Similarly, over here, these are the logs that are auto-generated for every request and every response. 200 OK means the page was successfully launched, right? All these properties. So all the things, these are the request and response of the WebDriver session that's been added over here, right? At times, these logs are very beneficial. So this is how we can actually implement log4j and we can initialize it to our base class.